Morning all! Now if you've been following me for a while, we all know what it means at this stage when I'm driving the Jeep with a horse box on the back. Ah yes, it's new bike day, and I'm particularly excited about this one because not only have I never owned this brand of bike before, I've never actually ridden this model before. Never even sat on one, come to think of it. So I hope it fits. Stay tuned after the sting and all shall be revealed. Right, we're home safe. I hope it's still standing upright. I'm always terrified about that. Just had a little peep, yes, it's still standing upright. Now, at this stage, just before I open the back, and don't worry, I'm not going to string this out or anything like that, no drum rolls or anything, I'm just going to open the back and bring out the new bike. But I'd love to know in the comments below how many of you guessed it right. I know a few of you did because I have been teasing this bike over the last couple of months, saying how much I'd love one and want one and all that sort of crack, and a few of you guessed it. You even guessed the colour as well, so fair play to you. But I'd love to know in the comments how many others of you really thought that I would go out and get this particular bike. All right, well, without further ado, I think I'll just open the back. Please don't let me slip down the ramp of the horse box. Welcome home. Yes, of course, it is the Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. As soon as I saw this last year, and then when it won Bike of the Year and, well, overall Bike of the Year for 23, and then the best in its category as well, I just thought, I really need one of them. You know what I'm like. I fall in love with a bike on its looks alone. And to me, this is just one of the best looking bikes out there at the minute. I think it's absolutely stunning. Can't wait to sit on it. Now, I have to say, spoiler alert in a way, that this video is going to be very short because I can't actually ride it until next year. Now, albeit next year is only a few weeks away, but I'm saving the registration for 2024. So it's probably going to be the longest Christmas ever, just sitting looking at this until I get the registration on it and taxed and whatever else. But anyway, I can dream. But I've ordered a few accessories for it already. There'll be lots of videos to come. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, become one. Because I've lots of jaunts, lots of adventures, and lots of accessorizing in store with this bike. But just look at the colour. I mean, look at the colour. It doesn't matter how many videos I've watched on YouTube and how many brochures I've read and how many configurations I've done online. Nothing pops like this colour when you see it in real life. I absolutely love it. Now, in terms of, I mean, look, I even love that. The plastic is left on on the dash and everything. I love that. Obviously, it's a new bike. Now, I know a few of you will be wondering, where are the bar end mirrors? The bar end mirrors are on their way. They got separated from the bike in transit, but they'll be here, if not today, tomorrow. But I don't mind that. Like I say, I can't ride the bike anyway, so I don't need the mirrors just yet. So everything else is in order. I'll tell you what we should do without further ado. We should start it up. Have a look at that dashboard. I don't know if you can see it in the sun. Probably not. I'll come round and knock it out of gear. So I'll just squeeze in there and knock it out of gear. Put a bit of fuel in. Now, listen to this, folks. And that's the beating heart of the bike, obviously, that incredible engine, which is the second thing which attracted me to this bike. So obviously I've got to run it in, I've got to take it handy. I don't want to even rev it too strong at the moment. It's just beautiful. I'll try and get the microphone down near the exhaust just to get some good clean sound of it. Do you know how much willpower I'm going to have not to get on this? Anyway, all good things shall come to those who wait. The first thing I am going to change out actually are the tyres. So in fact, you know what? I'm going to save all that for another video because I've got a list a mile long of things I am going to do and change to it. Like I said, this is literally a reveal video. I wanted to get this out this weekend. We had Storm Debbie during the week. Which sort of knocked off my other plans for other videos. So it was very, very handy that this bike arrived today. Otherwise, I would have been putting a message up on the screen saying, sorry, can't bring you a video this week. Anyway, thanks a million for tuning in, folks. Like I say, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, become one, because I've got so many trips and tours and, well, lots of excitement planned with this bike for next year. I shall go into all of the reasons why I bought this bike and what my thinking is in the next video. Well, not next weekend, but the next video I do with this bike. But for now, thanks a million for coming along for the ride. Well, for coming along with me to pick up the ride, if you know what I mean. Have a great week, everybody. Ride safe, and sure, I'll be back this time next Saturday, 8 o'clock on YouTube. See you then.